Phew. Right. What is happening?
Hello racer. Searching for Dre. My own world champion racer. Welcome back, Matt.
Right. Who is still with us? Stream is much better now. Close ACC. Yeah. Cheers, Empty Player. Nice to see you. Thanks very much. Yeah. It's interesting because let's just make sure my force feedback works here.
Limiter engaged. Tana on track. You have to out on track.
Doesn't feel
3 cars
great.
when returning.
I've got to be honest.
Clear behind.
No, can't feel things, so I'm going to have to... Oh, God, yeah. No force feedback at all there, so... Let's... Let me just unplug that. Oh. Oh, let's try not to get killed by the wheel as it turns.
Pit limiter.
Oh, there we go. Force feedback is restored. Force feedback is restored. Good. So, what do we got here? Time-wise, 56 registered. It's not many. I was rather hoping for quite a lot. How long we got? 10 minutes. Oh, crap. That's not very... Bit rate is possible too high for races even with how intense it is. It's possible. It's possible. I mean, I'm on a completely different network to the rest of the house, so it's a T300. Is this your hidden talent, Empty Player? You sit blindfolded on stage and people start different wheels up, and you can identify them by how they spin. But yeah, I'm on a different network from everybody in the house, so hopefully I should have had plenty. But I think iRacing, having that and iRacing on plus Crew Chief plus, you know, Race Labs, probably just was a bit too much even for my very, very nice computer to get it sorted. Right, let's have a look. You've heard that noise too much. Who have we got? Right, so iRacing looks okay. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yes, that looks fine. Oh, it's quite annoying about ACC, but there you go. I suppose having no force feedback is going to catch up with you at some point. Oh man, let's go back there. That's better. Not sure we're getting sound. You sure? Oh yeah. Good point. I turned it off. Thank you very much. I turned it off so you could appreciate the fidelity of the wheel turning. Obviously. That's better. So now... that is better. Let me just check as well.
Next race begins in 5 minutes. 61 signed up.
So you can hear the race engineer. That's good. Oh well, business as normal then, I suppose. Business as normal. But yes. So 61. I was really hoping for a couple of hundred by now because I wanted to be in a split with no LMP1s, and possibly, if there was loads and loads and loads of people entering, no LMP2s, so just a GTE only split. But that's okay. That's okay. We will cope. So, I was watching, obviously it's in iRacing land, it's the Bathurst 12 hours this weekend, and I was watching, I was watching a race earlier in the VRS Sprint, and the strength of field was really deceptive. The official strength of field was something like 5.9k, but 8 of the top 10 drivers were over 6k, including Max Beneke on his main account of 11k. You had Shane van Gisbergen, he's on about 8.6k. Govand Keeney, he's about 8.5k. There was about 4 in the top 10 who were all 7k or higher. And amazing, what an amazing field that was. I was watching I can't remember his name now. Yuri Kasdorp, and it was really interesting, and it was won by Shane van Gisbergen. Danny Juncadella, DTM driver, came second, and who was that? Oh, Max Beneke was third. So just the 37k I rating between the top 3. 37k, 11, 27k. Good maths. So yeah, 27k I rating between the top 3. That's mental. And everybody at the moment, aliens, it doesn't, even the aliens look at them and go, my God, how fast. But the thing that impressed me the most was that they weren't even really taking it that seriously, especially back into like 10th, where Yuri was in 10th. He had Neto Nascimento around him, somebody else, Robert Kindervarter, and they were still just tinkering with their settings and stuff because they haven't made a final decision on what their setting's going to be for the weekend. But it was just insane. Everybody was driving McLarens. It seems that McLaren is the best car at Bathurst this week, which makes a change because the McLaren. You think of a track like Bathurst where if you make a slight mistake, you're dead. And you think of a car like McLaren, which is always quite loose and has got mistakes written all over it, then you're tempting fate. But they were all absolutely glued to the track. Yeah, Yuri is very quick. Funny because Yuri, he's based in the UK. Pablo Araujo, he's based in the UK. There's so many really quick European drivers who all sort of are based in the UK, like for work and stuff. You want to do Nords? I don't do Nords. 24 hours of Nords. Le Mans? Yeah, I mean, I tend to not get involved in anything more than the 3 hours. A 3-hour race really for me is about the limit. With the 24-hour, you've really got to start looking at things such as getting teammates from the other half of the planet, like the other hemisphere, so that they can do the stuff when you're asleep. Otherwise, you just have to, you have to treat it like the real drivers and just stay awake and grab sleeps when you can. But yeah, 24 hours. I mean, I've got a family and stuff, and I really couldn't commit to anything too long. So So there we go. It is what it is. Almost time for the race server. Oh. At least I can get to qualify this time. How many now? 82. 3 splits, perhaps. Yeah, I did a few years ago. I got invited to do a Battle of the Little Wings just before the Indy 500, and it was Pro Mazda and something else, and it was supposed to be an hour race. It was 125, so it was about an hour race, but so many cautions it lasted 3.5 hours. Absolutely mental. Right, let's get this done then. Sounds like my wife is home. Ooh. Coming in, not coming in. Daily household trip. Well, yeah, I mean, it's just the fact that I haven't got like a games room, or I haven't got a spare bedroom that I game in. I'm in the kitchen, so I wouldn't really be able to commit all that time. Yeah, that's another way of doing it, Baz. But I mean, if you've got 4 drivers on the team, you're going to be, unless you've got, you know, like in the 24 hours of Daytona the other week, where you had Govan Keeney, he drove the first 10 hours straight for his team, and then you had Casey Kerwin, who did about 7 hours in a row. Right, so there we go. That's good. The glares you would get. Yeah, you don't want the glares. Absolutely not, Chris. Yeah, that's the trick though, Baz, isn't it? You've got to find people who can drive when you're not driving.
Welcome to Silverstone in England. 6 drivers connected and strength of field is 1686. 5 seconds left. Partly cloudy, 19.9 Celsius in air with 24.4 Celsius around the track. Wind is coming from west-southwest about 3.0 meters per second. Air pressure changed 0 hectopascal to 996 hectopascal. We're split 2 out of 2. Okay Matt, it's time for the qualifier. The
Right.
session is 2 laps and 8 minutes.
Qualifying time.
41 racers joined. Be safe
41.
out there.
Let's have a quick look. It always takes ages for it to start. We have LMP2 and GTE. Okay. Can I qualify, please? Oh, can I drop my keyboard on the floor, please? There we go. Qualify. Only took 42 seconds.
Le meter on.
Right then. What a difference driving a car with force feedback. How's the quality looking for this one? Gone jittery, so it should be fairly smooth. I've had all sorts of practices with it. Pretty bad, that's great.
Green flag.
Everything else is turned off, so it shouldn't be that bad. Maybe it'll take a couple of minutes to sort itself out. Well, this is a pain. End as it is then, by the sound of it. My length has just sorted itself out, so perhaps that might have something to do with it. .156, I'm not going to get anywhere near that. 158 is my best. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is going to be about 2 minutes.
New class leader is car 7, Alexander Greenberg. Well done. Quicker lap, 1 minute 59.892.
Yeah, it just takes sometimes just a little bit of coaxing.
Your class position 11 currently. We're position 12.
good setup from VRS. Just gave it a little tweak because the back was just a tiny
You
bit
are class
unstable
position 13 now.
when I was practicing this week, so I just gave it a little bit of a tweak. Also under braking, it was a bit iffy. In fact, under braking there, it was a little bit iffy, but that's okay.
Box now for
Right,
fuel.
that's my best lap.
There's only 1.4 liters
Right.
remaining in the tank. We're position 14.
Okay, so
New
time
quicker lap.
for
1 minute
the kittens.
58.323.
Where am I? Silverstone. Race, good. What's my wing? Is fine. What's my brakes? Yeah, that's fine. That'll do. Okay, thank you, kittens. Good. So how long have we got? 20 seconds. Woof. And I'm 14th out of. Oh, there's quite a few behind. That's all right. That's okay. That's okay. So. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Text commands
Time's
are
up.
working.
It's race.
Talk to me about
Grading
the race.
of 1 minute
Gray.
57. Positive iRating gain starts from P13. This is 1 hour 0 minutes. 41
Cheers,
drivers
empty player.
joined. Keep your cool out there.
In fact, I'm going to kill that. Just leave that screen on, that's fine. Best sounding car in the sim, yeah. I mean, the BMW is quite nice. But, you know, it's a bit strange, isn't it? Because the BMW at the moment, nobody drives it because it's not very quick. And it's probably not very quick because BMW have pulled it, so... And GTE is going to be dead soon, isn't it? So, it'd be nice if they could... me too, Chris.
1 minute 0 seconds.
Be nice if they could keep some sort of GT series, because I do really love driving the GT cars, even though they're, you know, under braking they're a complete nightmare, and there's just something about them just so much nicer. GT3s obviously are awesome, but I just prefer the GT3s. So GTEs, the GTE series would be nice if they could have one of those. If they just did the same as VRS, like ever.
30 seconds.
20-minute fixed and a 40-minute open. There's loads behind me. Is that Ford right behind me? Sean Cranley Swash. I'm not going to go mad in this. It's just something to do, really.
Left.
This evening. Just something to do.
10 seconds left.
Yeah. Having
5 seconds left.
been to Silverstone many times and watched the World Endurance Championship.
Pace
Love
car
GTs.
going.
It's just so good. Okay, Empty, thanks for dropping in, buddy. Good luck in your race at Daytona. Are we going? There's no point leaving loads of space to the LMP2s because they only screw it up anyway. So where am I? 15th out of 38 on the grid. Matthijs Vendeloo behind. Come on then, have I still got force feedback? Yes, I have. Let's not all die, because we're going to get the green flag.
Green.
There we go. Let's not all die here, please. Oh, and there goes the Ford. This just in the we're all going to die news, and there we go. Look at that, not even past the people. Just can't keep it in their pants, can they?
Right rear. Clear. Right side rear. Still right front. Clear. 0 behind. Eyes forward. And clear. No one behind. And clear.
Well, off we go. Off, oh hello. Off he goes.
Left side rear. 0 behind.
Jesus, Ford, what are you doing, dude? Don't wait for him on the track.
Car left front.
What is he doing?
Clear.
He obviously wants to give the place back, but the other bloke was last seen disappearing down the local high street.
Class position 16 currently. Next position will lose us 15.
Streamlabs works. Oh well.
We're clear. Clear.
I mean, the thing is, with these races, don't do it, Corvette. The thing is, I prefer the longer races, the 1 hour and the 3 hour jobs, especially because obviously in the 3 hour race you've got a 1 hour stint. But I prefer them because, generally speaking, they seem to be a lot calmer. I've sort of come away from doing the GT3 fixed because you get drivers in that, because it's 20 minutes, they've got to try and do their tactics as soon as they can. But in these races, just take yourself.
Good job.
Just have a little bit of time.
New best lap time, 2 minute 25.418. 0 behind.
It's going to take me a couple of laps to get into my rhythm. Tyres need to get warm as well.
You're clear. No one behind.
Yeah, but you still get the occasional driver who gets a bit silly at the start. This is all right. I just hope that the LMP2s don't LMP2 it all up.
You're clear. We're clear. No one behind.
Guys behind are fairly close together.
Eyes forward.
That's okay. Exactly, Baz. Much more enjoyable, much more rewarding.
Clear. Zero behind.
This is better. Uh-oh, trouble ahead.
Eyes forward. Eyes ahead.
Oh, for God's sake.
0 behind. Course cut. Slow down.
Slow down, really? Silverstone curse strikes again.
Good job. Quicker lap. 2 minute 2.101.
Didn't we at
your class position
3 hour
17.
VRS race?
Clear behind. Next position will lose about 24 rating. Estimated rating will be 1,514.
Should be able to take both of these, I think. Can't make this 3 wide though. Jesus.
right rear. All good.
2 behind, trying to kill each other.
It's clear.
Good.
Clear behind.
Still, car feels alright. Even though you've got a 4X and a bit of a bump. Jorge Perez behind.
Eyes ahead.
What's happening ahead?
Clear behind.
Bit wide. I don't think these two in front are massively quick. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it, dude.
Right rear.
He's done it.
Still right front. Clear.
Has he got a Red Bull livery?
0 behind. Clear.
He has, hasn't he?
We're clear. You're clear. Eyes ahead. We're position 18 currently. Next position may lose about 33
Yeah,
points.
ACC's good. I mean, I've not done
Great.
really long
New
races on
quicker lap.
ACC.
2 minute 1.785.
The longest I've done is about 40 minutes. And I haven't done any races with the driver swaps on ACC. Bit sort of finicky, but yeah, there's some good races on it. I just have real trouble getting a feel for the car. Especially when you get no force feedback. But Jorge, in his Red Bull Porsche, has caught up. Ah, the Corvette's been overtaken, that's a bugger.
0 behind.
I was kind of hoping he was going to slow everybody down.
We're clear.
How many laps? 28.
No one behind. 0 behind.
Any sign of the LMPs yet? Not really.
0 behind. We're clear. None behind. Clear.
Come on, dudes.
Clear behind. Eyes ahead.
Yeah, he's a bit impatient, isn't he?
Great. New quickest lap. 1 minute 59.115. Eyes ahead. No one behind.
Yeah, you definitely get the feeling that something's going to happen in front, don't you? Oh, he's going to let him go now. Typical.
Left rear.
Get
Clear.
off my arse. See, that is the one thing that I really like about Dre, Digital Race Engineer, Gap, is tells you whereabouts front or rear relation left or right are.
Eyes ahead.
Oh, so far this is going alright. I think we've got the beat of Brian in front. I do like driving the Corvette as well though, it's a nice car.
No one behind. Eyes forward. No one behind. And clear.
He might let us go because he is basically going backwards.
No one behind.
Hopefully you can take him out going into Brooklands.
18.1 fuel laps left in the tank. Car in front did a new PB.
Sooner.
2 minutes 0.323.
It's gone a bit wide. No, I think Brooklands is on. Maybe not. Maybe next lap. This is a good little battle.
It's clear. We're clear.
Fair play to him, he's keeping his concentration where he needs to.
Yellow in 4 seconds. 1 in front. And clear.
Someone's done it in.
Yellow clear. New class leader car 17, Marcin Stasowski. We have one LMP2 on you. Blue flag.
He's going to dive up the inside, isn't he?
0 behind. Clear.
Oh, we got
Good
away
job.
with that.
Quicker lap.
So did the
1 minute
Corvette, to be honest.
58.966. 1 LMP2 behind. Blue flag.
Make it before the end of this straight.
Left side rear. Clear.
You coming around or not, dude? No.
Car left rear. Still left front. Still left front. Still left front. It's clear.
I mean, fair play
We're
so far.
closing
That's fairly sensible. Swing out to the left here. Loads of them.
Right side rear.
Uh-oh.
Still right front. All good. 3 behind.
Just a one off, just a 1x, no off track, no slow down. I think that was an LMP doing something silly, perhaps.
4 near. Good job. Up to class position 16 currently. Next position will lose 15 points.
Yeah, it's really hard to decide what to do.
Still right rear. Clear. Blue flag. 4. New class leader car 7, Alexander Griebert. 5 on you. It's clear.
Come on,
Car right rear.
you tossers.
Eyes forward. Still right. It's clear. Brian Ewald in car 36 behind us has lost 9.5 on last lap. Clear.
Is that all of them? No, we've got more coming. Oh, it's always LMP2s, always. You think now they've had about a year of driving the damn things, they'd know what they were doing.
We're clear. None behind. It's clear. 2 LMP2s on you.
Chris Fisher behind. Oh, we're now 11th.
Blue flag.
Hopefully we can avoid any death in the interim.
Note, 29 behind us has a low safety of 1.62. Clear. Right side front. It's clear.
Oh, we've still got more. 1.72.8. Good God.
Blue flag. Three LMP2s coming up. Left rear. Clear.
Watch out for those curbs, dude.
You have 2 LMP2s behind you. New class leader car 22, Cameron Watson. Still right front. It's clear. Delta behind over 5 laps, within 110.
This guy should clear me before the next corner.
Right rear. Still right front. Still right front. Still right front. All good.
Come on.
Blue flag. Car 41 behind you has a low I rating of 748. All good.
Goodness me.
Number 10, Virginio Vegesi is now leading the class.
Oh.
None behind. We're clear. Clear. None behind.
Anyway, there we go.
You're clear. Clear behind. None behind. It's clear.
Let's just crack on.
It's clear.
I mean, the real bonus so far is that we didn't get collected and damaged. Trouble is, Chris is probably going to take us shortly. It's not hard to pass safely. You're absolutely right, Baz.
You're clear. We're in the fuel window now. You can come in now. Eyes ahead.
Good evening, Jason. Happy birthday, buddy.
Last lap was a 1 minute 59.8.
How was your day today? I hope you're not in like the toilets of a restaurant.
It's clear.
Getting a cheeky bit of streaming action in.
It's clear. You're clear.
A little bit of a gap now to Chris. This is all right. Try and hold it together for. Oh Christ! Goes
Clear.
wide as soon as he says it.
0 behind.
Home now. Are you off your tits?
It's clear. Clear.
I bet they had to have some sort of fire blanket
No one behind.
standing by for the cake, didn't they? Oh, look at this now. Jason's here.
Jose Moreno
driving is
Manzano in
improved.
car 9 in front of you has lost 7.1 just recently. New class leader, Juan Carlos Melgarejo.
got to get your A licence, Jace. These cars are absolutely awesome to drive.
We're clear. Improving.
Sound amazing.
Fastest lap.
Handle
1 minute
superb.
58.796.
Oops, he says he slides into that corner.
Eyes ahead. 0 behind. Clear. Clear. 0 behind.
Decent gap behind. The car behind me, behind Chris.
Zero behind. No one behind.
Or perhaps they just had one candle with an L on it for Roman numerals.
You're clear.
Well, let's say Chris seems to be biding his time nicely. He's not really trying to do anything stupid. Perhaps he's waiting for me to foul it up.
Clear. No one behind. And clear. No one behind. No one behind. Zero behind. You're clear.
I'm glad you liked it, dude.
New class leader car 7, Alexander Grieber.
No money in it, obviously.
0.6 fuel laps left in the stint.
I was actually thinking about putting on the card. This card is like streaming. There's no money in it.
We're clear. New class leader number 17, Marcin Stasowski.
Who's in front of me? 8 seconds in front. Jorge Perez. Oh, he got through unscathed. Or was that the guy in the Red Bull livery? It was, wasn't it?
None behind.
It was Jorge in the Red Bull livery. He was just trying to ruin as many people's day as possible.
Clear behind. You have one LMP2 near.
Yeah, it was. Well, let me just get through these corners. Bugger that up. Chris is going to be closer.
You're clear.
Did the Assetto Corsa? But the thing was, because you can open Assetto Corsa and iRacing side by side, because Assetto Corsa runs in Steam and iRacing doesn't. But the thing was,
And clear.
you can't coordinate the timings. It's a real pain. So I couldn't just have one
Eyes
open.
forward.
I had to have them both. And the upshot was that as soon as
Jorge
iRacing was
Rubens
open on
front in pits after 13 laps.
practice
We have one
screen,
LMP2 near. Blue flag.
Assetto Corsa Competizione just slowed down massively on stream, and for me on the game it must have been about 30, not even 30 frames a second. But another
Delta
upshot
behind
was,
over 5 laps.
well, look at that,
Gap
he's waiting.
closed by 110.
And LMP2 waits.
Car right rear.
There are miracles.
Still right rear. Still right front. All clear.
But the real problem was with iRacing open. iRacing was
You're P15 currently.
taking the force feedback signal. So Assetto Corsa Competizione had no force feedback at all. Although I've got to say, it actually drove really well. I just had to listen for my tyres squealing, and for a lot of the corners on the Nurburgring, it felt a lot better than with force feedback. So I think, Jace, if you want to see what you think about playing ACC with no force feedback, just using your
None behind.
ears to judge when the car is sliding, for about half the track it felt really good.
And clear.
2.2.
You have one LMP2 approaching.
I've had LMP2s try and overtake me there as you come through the final right-hander. Come on, dude, get it done.
None behind. It's clear. It's clear. Clear behind. Clear behind. And clear.
I've been having a few issues with race laps lately. In it
1 minute
knowing where I am in the
59.8
field.
on that lap. You're clear. Clear.
Because earlier on it thought I was 11th for about 3 laps. Now it thinks I'm 15th or something.
Eyes forward.
Poor old Chris behind.
No one behind. We're clear. Clear.
Hi Defragler dudes. Nice to see you. It's quite nice that everybody's now coming in the bit of the stream, which is really good.
You're clear.
If I've watched any of the Star Wars series, the only thing I haven't watched in the Star Wars universe is all the cartoon stuff, like Clone Wars, Rebels, The Bad Batch, but everything else I've seen. I've got the original trilogy before it was altered on VHS on my bookshelf. Can't watch it because I haven't got a VHS player. Smoke up ahead.
Clear. Martin Grusker in front has lost 7.5 on last lap. 1 LMP2 approaching. Blue flag.
Look at Boba Fett was alright. It was the last episode, the one last night, I was a bit
Right rear. All good.
annoyed because it suffered from a lot of common sort of Star Wars tropes,
You're clear.
and then it didn't. So for example, there was a period where
No one
nobody
behind.
could shoot anything.
It's clear.
There's lasers flying around, nobody could shoot anything. And then about 5 minutes later, they turn into the world's most
Eyes ahead.
accurate and deadliest shooters, and everybody was getting killed. It just made no sense. And there was a bit where a bloke, one of those people with the mods, did a funny spin before he shot. There's absolutely no need for it at all. It's like Cristiano Ronaldo's step-overs when he was 17. Absolutely, completely unnecessary. And there was a lot of times when you think, just shoot something or kill it. It's right there. It's not doing anything. Everybody's just standing watching. But I mean, the 2 episodes before that were some of the best Star Wars
No one behind.
writing in films or anything else that I've seen.
No one
Just
behind.
really good. And the one thing that Favreau and Filoni do very well, oh, hello, Chris is making a move. One thing that Favreau and Filoni do very well is the overall plot arc.
None behind. Eyes ahead.
Kind of makes you think they should have just handed the sequel trilogy over to them to especially when it
Eyes
emerged,
forward. You're clear.
that they didn't have an overall plot arc for the sequel trilogies when they signed up all the directors and stuff. It's just bizarre.
Zero
So
behind.
each director had to kind of unscrew what the other director had done on the previous film.
You're clear.
Especially Ryan
One
Johnson's one.
LMP2 closing
Last
in.
Jedi, oh my word. I didn't think I'd hate a Star Wars film as
Blue
much as
flag.
I hate Attack of the Clones, but wow.
Left rear.
Come on,
Clear.
dude, through you come.
Left side rear. Still left front. Eyes forward.
Oh man.
Clear behind.
Look, John Vorster's here as well. Look, John Porsche. GTE. Big boys cars. With tracks with left and right turns. What do they think of next? Cock that up.
New class leader. Jose Moreno Manzano.
Yeah, they did use a different director. They used a lot of the directors
Two
in The
coming up.
Mandalorian, in Book of Boba Fett, which is why it was a little bit disjointed. Especially Robert Rodriguez. He directed 3 of them.
Car in
And,
front is now after 17 laps in the stint.
He does a lot of the flashback sort of stuff. The episodes that people didn't really like that much.
New class leader is car
Which,
7.
when he did
Alexander
The Mandalorian,
Greenberg. Eyes forward.
he
Clear.
did the episode where Boba Fett gets his armor back and
9/10
goes
up to your best
on a
lap.
killing spree, and that's one of the best episodes ever. So
Jorge
the thing
Rubens
is with
Flores with number
Rodriguez,
27
somebody was
might
saying that he
overtake
likes
you in
slow
about
motion.
7
He
laps
loves
time.
slow motion, and I didn't really
Current
notice it.
interval is 11 seconds.
I watched Book of
Improved
Boba
lap
Fett through
time by
again.
7/10 to counter
Goodness
it.
me, the last episode's full of slow motion.
1 LMP2 on you.
Getting your wheel back. What was wrong with
flag.
your wheel then, D. Frank?
All right. Up to position 14.
Let me guess, it's a Fanatec. Oh, it's an LMP2. Having a bad day. Let me get my
You
world's
have 1
smallest
LMP2
violin
on
out.
you. New class leader is car 17, Marcin Stasowski. You have 2 LMP2s closing in. Clear. Blue flag. Right side rear. It's clear.
Oh, dude. Where's the next one?
Car 9, Jose Moreno Manzano is now leading the class.
Jorge Perez. How's Jorge Perez back there?
Eyes ahead.
Did he come off? Hasn't got a pit marker next to his name. T300. Ah,
And clear.
I've always never really had a problem with Thrustmaster wheels. It's always their pedals
We're
that
clear.
seem to be giving out.
It's clear.
Fanatec, I had a problem with the wheel.
0 behind. Delta behind last lap. Interval increased by 3/10. New class leader is car 7, Alexander Greenberg. Moving up to class position 13.
Jesus. Made a right meal of that corner. Chris is sniffing again. Oh, that needs a shifter. Just use the paddles. Next you'll be getting a hand
Here
in your
behind.
jumper and smoking a pipe.
0 behind. Eyes forward.
Monza. It's just up the road from me. This one. Clues on the screen now, John. Well, having a very nice race with Chris behind. Talking about Star Wars, and his name's Fisher. Coincidence? I think not.
And clear.
Yeah, T300's a really good workhorse of a wheel. How long have I got? 5 laps. Perhaps Chris is going to go into the pits, try and undercut or something.
You have one LMP2 on you. No one behind. Chris P. Fisher behind heads into the pits after 19
He's entered
laps
the
in the
pits.
stand.
Exactly as I said. It's always worth it, you never know. Get a bit lucky with traffic if you pit
New
a couple
personal
of laps
best
early.
lap. 1 minute 58.666. We
And I
have
put
one
my
LMP2
fastest
coming
lap
up.
in as well.
Blue flag. Left
Come on,
side
Julio.
rear. Clear.
This car feels so solid.
Blue flag. You have one
Those little
LMP2
tweaks I
approaching.
made to the setup have been absolutely spot on. Now we got Davey Kozlowski. Come on.
No one behind.
Hi Baz, how's things? Baz, when was the last time you did an official race on iRacing? I was looking at your profile earlier and it looks like it was November. That can't be right, surely. Although,
No one behind.
I did send you a personal message on iRacing about 3
New
weeks ago
class
and
leader
you
is
still haven't
number
read
9.
it.
Jose Moreno Manzano. No one behind.
How many laps left? I think I'll pit in the next couple.
Clear behind. Eyes forward. Pascal Chauveau in car 5 in front has lost 14.7 on last lap.
Had a bad run.
Car 17.
That's okay, it was
Marcin
about
Stasowski is now leading
asking
the
you if
class.
you wanted to do an endurance race of the week.
1 minute 58.9 on last lap. Blue flag. You have one LMP2 closing in.
Come on, LMP2. You can do it. I've just got the 5X, haven't I? That off track to avoid the crash.
Clear behind. We're clear.
And that crash, which we couldn't avoid. Something about Silverstone, just can't avoid crashes.
Frederick is coming up. You have one LMP2 on you. Blue flag. Number 9, Jose Moreno Manzano is now leading the class. Right rear. Clear.
Got another one coming.
None
Don
behind.
Bowden, Chris Pollock.
None behind. You have one LMP2 near.
Come on, turn, you dog.
Blue flag.
Fair play, they're showing a lot A lot of respect in this part of the track.
Right side rear. All clear. You have one LMP2 behind. Still right rear. Still right. Still right rear. Clear. Blue flag. New class leader car 7, Alexander Griever. Left rear. All good. Moving up to P12 now. We're clear.
Matthijs Vinderloo, he was behind me on the grid, or by the side of me on the grid, so we should be fairly similar pace.
Ballin is approaching. Blue flag. New class, yellow.
Oh, look at that!
Car right rear.
Don't do it,
All
Porsche.
clear.
Oh, he's gone. Good. I think I'll pit in now.
We're clear. No changes. 22 seconds to our pit.
They're getting smashed
7.
off. Well, you get those
6,
little runs, don't you? But you've got
5,
to
4,
just got to
3,
keep at it.
2, 1. Stop.
Ta-da!
59 seconds optional
Extra
left.
pairs, 59 seconds.
We're class position
That'd have been my
13.
front being smashed in. Come on.
Go. Pit stop took 11.9.
That's just been a really good race so far. I mean, considering, again, we got caught up in an accident we couldn't avoid. And then, luckily, we avoided an accident that we could avoid. It's been a pretty good run.
Class position 13
Needs
currently.
keeping an eye out for Chris Fisher.
There's 11 iRating to get in the next position. You have Doherty out on track.
Chris Fisher is not going to be happy to see me here.
1 LMP2 behind you. Blue flag.
Get off the mud.
Car left
tit.
rear. It's clear. New class leader, Alexander Griever.
Chris Fisher, 2.7 seconds. That's all right. Got Martin Brandon behind. He's pitted, so he is in my race. Yeah, we're doing alright, aren't we? Yeah? Up 6 places, you're right. Again, it's just all about keeping consistent, and we've been fairly lucky with the LMP2 traffic. While Race Labs has another wobble, trying to do its sums. I'll ever be massively confident with GTEs under heavy braking. Oh, you've not heard my crew chief before? Yeah, this isn't crew chief. This is digital race engineer.
Class leader, the class leader, Alexander Griever heading to pits after 24 laps.
It uses Voice Attack, which is the program where you can program it to your voice to do certain things. So it sounds a little bit robotic. Oh crap! But I think it's really good. It has a much has much more information than Crew Chief it gives you. It does something really clever called striking distance, which is, it looks behind you on the track for cars who have got a bit of a better pace, and it tells you how far away they are, and he tells you how many laps they're going to catch you, and then he tells you what you need to do to stop that. So he might say, for example, Chris Fisher behind will catch you in 4 laps, decrease lap time by 0.2 of a second. But yeah, so it's text to speech basically, so it's not as natural sounding as Crew Chief, but I'd say I'd just much prefer it. Also, as I was saying earlier, it gives you much more accurate information about where cars are around you. So instead of just saying car left, car right, to send you scurrying for the look left, look right button, it will say car left rear or car left front. So know exactly when they're starting to move in on your space. And as it's voice attack, I could program it with my voice. You could put in voice commands and say, I mean, I know you can do that with Crew Chief, but I can say to it, you know, add 20 litres, or increase, if I was doing IndyCar, increase right weight jacker. So you can do, you know, increase wing by 1 or something, or increase brake bias by 2. Mine's just closed a little bit, but that's because I've been yapping. Yeah, exactly. Deframer. Tells you as well where there's incidents. Up ahead it counts down in seconds. It'll say there's an incident in 5, 4, 3, etc. So you know exactly how far up the road you've got to look and start to take evasive action. So yeah, I prefer it to Crew Chief. Martin's decided to pull his finger out now. I mean, if we lose a place to Martin, it's no big deal. Doing on the LMP2 front, here comes one in 5 seconds.
Gap behind is 1.6. Car behind did a new best lap time of 1 minute 58.138. You have one LMP2 approaching.
Martin's got the sniff of blood now. Chris has dropped back. Front brakes are just starting to lock a little bit there.
Calesides is approaching.
You can also give your iRacing friends nicknames.
Blue flag.
So it will look and see if there's a driver that you've marked down as a friend.
It's clear.
And it will say, so if let's say I call Jason Chubby Cheeks or something, or whatever, it would say Chubby Cheeks is 2 seconds behind you. We're off track, so that's 7 now, that's all right. An LMP2 race. Well, exactly defragment. have information. Crew chief's good, don't get me wrong, but I just think that digital race engineer is just a little bit better.
Last lap was a 1 minutes 59.8.
Too deep there.
We have one LMP2 behind.
Another LMP2 come to save the day.
Blue flag. Left side rear. Still left rear. It's clear.
.6. Might just bide his time and wait for me to screw it up.
Delta time behind over 5 laps, within 110.
He knows where he's faster. Yeah, that would be a big task. Be quite good though. On voice attack, when I was playing Elite Dangerous with voice attack, I had Brian Blessed as my ship's computer. That was really good. Dustin Kinsley, do me a favour, Dustin.
One LMP2 coming up. Blue flag.
Just stay there, dude. Oh, I've overshot this.
Car right rear. Clear. Frederick is near.
That's annoying.
Blue flag.
Going for the inside, fair play. Oh Christ, where did he come from?
Eyes forward. Still right. Clear. How we managed not to go spinning off with that is beyond me. Give me a little cursory sorry. Don't know if he was tracking out as I was turning in. Now it brings Chris Fisher back into the battle. And Martin's only 2 down. 1 LMP2 behind.
Is he going to be able to make it for the next corner?
We're clear.
He was coming through anyway, so cheers to Fred, let's see what it is.
Blue flag.
Now Chris is getting closer.
We're clear.
Us talking earlier about the BMW, and of course Chris is
1
driving
minute
the BMW.
59.7 on last lap.
Is that an LMP2? No, that's Martin. Next LMP, 5 point something seconds. We'll let Chris and Martin fight it out for a bit.
One LMP2 approaching.
And there's an LMP2 coming to make matters worse.
Blue flag.
That's better. A few more laps like this, frankly. Oh, Martin's got past
Blue
Chris.
flag. Right rear. 0 behind. Clear. That lap was a 1 minute 59.3.
What it does mean is I might give Martin the place, because he was pretty much through. Oh, he's gone wide. What a donkey. So that's quite a valuable lesson. If there's a driver you're planning to let go because they're just either much quicker than you, or because you think that maybe they deserve the place more because of whatever, don't give it up immediately, because they might
We have
just
one LMP2 approaching.
lose it themselves.
Blue flag. Eyes ahead. Giovanni Lorenzo Quistella ahead on pit road after
One
31
more lap.
laps.
And we've got 2 seconds to Chris. And we're in the top 10. This is superb.
Gonçalves Gonçalves behind has lost 14.7. White.
Last lap.
Delta time in front over 5 laps, within 110. 2 behind. Blue flag.
Yeah, well, no point flashing your lights halfway through a tight hairpin corner.
Left side rear. Still left front. Blue flag.
Come on. You could have easily gone around the right there.
Car right rear. Still right front. Clear.
2.7 seconds to Chris. I think we're going to hold on to this. Barring catastrophe or LMP2 murder. .1 seconds, 6.5 to max. This is good. What result this is? 13th? What? What is our actual position, race laps? Anyway, we're about to find out.
Checkered, it's over. Local yellow in 7 seconds, 1 slow. Yellow flag in 7 seconds, 1 ahead. Local yellow.
So there we go.
Watch out. You
Let's
have
get
one
out of the
LMP2
car.
closing.
Where did we finish?
Well done, Matt. We finished in P13.
Really?
We come home with 7.0 liters in the fuel tank.
Oh, that's rubbish, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We did come in 13th. We gained 5 places in the end, according to this. Started 32nd, came 27th. It makes no sense, but there we go. So, the blue flag, guys. Up yours, Andrea.
Some race
Seriously.
result stats for you.
Oh, here we go.
You moved 1 ratings forward to 1,539. Safety rating increased 0.14 to 2.64. Would you like to see the results?
No. Right, I'll catch them later. Anyway, talking of catching people later, there we go. So that was a monumental stream. First bit was absolutely terrible with the
No
stuttery
worries.
Assetto Corsa Competizione, but the second bit with the iRacing, much better. Really enjoyed that. So yeah, thanks for joining me, everybody who's joined me tonight. Let's just have a quick look at the time. Yeah, an improvement on starting position, exactly, Chris. That's all I ask for, is to finish higher than I start and to try and get as few incidents as possible. That little touch we had with, was it Martin? I can't remember. Behind us in the Ford. That was unfortunate, but these things happen. So, yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. If you're watching it not live, thank you for watching it, taking the time. And, yeah, I will see you for the next one. See you next week.